Hey, this is Tim Reeve with Reeve Knives. We're here at the Blade Show 2021. It's great to be back. We're at the booth. It's the last day, but we thought we'd just kind of go over some of the stuff that what we do and what kind of sets us apart, I guess. Right here, you're looking at the latest and greatest era and generation of the Sebenza. It's called the Sebenza 31. It's known to be a classic in the industry, or a kind of standard in the industry. One of the first, if not the first, frame lock. We call it the Integral Lock. Just a great working knife. So this is what we do. We like to use hollow grinds. We basically use hollow grinds on everything. It's pretty dear to our heart. Gives you a lot of sharpening life. So that is a great kind of everyday pocket knife. We also do it in, we do them in a full left-handed dedicated, and we also do it in a small size as well.
Awesome.
So it's kind of nice to have both sides.
I would just like to point out right off the bat how quiet the locking mechanism was. I've heard some that are just in your face, but just a smoothness.
Yeah, I mean, it's got I've heard people describe it as a bank vault type lockup or a bank vault type feel, which is kind of a cool term. So that's our flagship model. That's kind of what set Chris, my father, apart in the industry and really got things going.
Nice.
In the folding side. Before that was one-piece knives, but that's a different story. You can kind of look that up. But then you can get into some of the other models here. Something very similar, or a similar knife, is this knife right here. I mean, obviously it looks very similar.
Yeah, I can see the ergonomics that are in there, though.
But
as
you
far as,
have,
like, the handle.
Yeah, you have a 2-finger forward grip. And when we talked about hollow grinds, this blade's it's a 19th thou thicker. And we use what we call our large hollow grind. So it's essentially a shallower hollow grind, so it kind of splits the difference between a flat grind and a conventional hollow grind.
Absolutely.
So it gives you more strength, but also that kind of sharpening life that you get from a hollow grind.
They're just absolutely gorgeous.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So
I see down here we have just some textured handles.
Yeah, exactly. So this is another model called the Numzon, and also just kind of splitting the difference between these: a deeper hollow grind, a thicker blade like the Nkosi, textured handles, kind of wider lock arm. We play in a very pretty simple, straightforward world. We like to try and be the best at what we do.
I was gonna say you do something very well.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time this morning. I know this booth is about to light up. You guys don't know it, but I got in here before the crowds. This booth has been jamming. They were kind enough to take time out of the day. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely,
this is definitely not a dull moment. And if you guys are at Blade Show today, you need to stop by this booth. And if you're not, at least you're seeing something new from this company. We appreciate them taking the time before they get started.
Absolutely.
Thanks for taking time.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming by.